Okay, I just wanted to go over how to use this book. It's one of our favorites. My kids have absolutely loved it, but it does take a little bit of explanation. So the first thing you'll notice is that the numbers are textured, and that's very intentional. That's a Montessori aspect of this book, is that it's textile, sensory. And so when you are reading the book, you will want to say, how many owls do you see? Let's count. And when you count, you point to the figure and say 1. It might seem silly, especially with the first page, but it's actually really important. So, and then you go to the next page. This is 1. And you want to take time, go slowly along the whole thing, allow them to see your finger, especially with little ones who won't be able to do this immediately. You just want to model for them how this is supposed to be done. So, you can take their finger and run it along here in the right direction, but even just doing it yourself to let them know how it's supposed to be done will train them for as they advance. So then again, you just continue on. This is to go slowly, take your time, and then when you get to a page like this where there are more than one column of numbers, you say, how many cats do you see? Let's count. And you start from the top left, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going you're going from left to right, top to bottom. And this is just exactly the same way that we read. So this is actually training them while they're learning to count. They're also learning the method of reading and how we actually read, especially because this is something that they can interpret. When you have a conglomeration of all these letters put together in a big lump, and that's supposed to be something that they can, read, that's obviously, this is completely beyond their scope. But saying 1, 2, 3, 4, that's actually something that they can digest and start to handle at a much earlier age. So it trains them not only, okay, these are the numbers, but it also trains them in the method of reading. And then again, this is 4. And so you'll want to continue with that same style. Begin at the top left, over, down to the bottom right. Just like you're reading, as though these are letters that you're reading on a page. And again, in each one, you want to go and show them how you're supposed to write this. This is 6 before you move on to the next page. How many do you see? And so that is just the basic explanation of how to use this book. It's a really great book. It will, it's a great resource because it teaches the kids how to write the numbers, how to, what each number looks like, how to visualize them. It teaches them at the same time how to read, what order to read in, and it gives them a sense of tactile, sensory feedback. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it.